all laid in a floated garage. Steel on the bench and a maker's charge. Stock removal, sparks fly clean, turning flat bar into an EDC dream. Rock copper, riding form cuts mean. Bloom in the hand with a laser edge sheen. Not too bulky, not in the way. Built for the pocket and the work every day. Grab a cup and Joe, come hang around. Hear that grinder start to sound. From the first rough shape to the final draw. Every blade has a maker's paw. AriesEDC. Right tool for the job, that's the way it's gotta be. AriesEDC. Handmade heat with a blade that's ready. Carry it close, carry it strong. Small fixed blade where it belongs. AriesEDC. Right tool for the job. AriesEDC. Package hatchet, toe beak, go bite. Max standing tall with the glow up light. Pedal column, gargoyle, grand cardinal clip with the slicer within. Cow dick snap and the handle fits tight. Carbon steel ready for a working night. From the random live, the light from the shop. When the steel starts singing, you don't wanna stop. Every scratch tells a story true of what a real use blade can do. Not just show queens, not just show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the shop, live from the shop. I'm in the shop. What's going on? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. We are hanging out. We're going to be shaping handles just like the title said. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Good morning to Robert, Zach Kennard, B. Shady, Clint Crosby, Mick Ranger. What's going on, everybody? Want to know why Knives, and Joe Kasprick. Hello to everybody. Gabstar86, hello to you. We are hanging out, guys. I am in the shop today, obviously, and we are shaping handles. That is right. I have the ADC RV2 builds to the point where I am hand sanding all the handles out. So, boom, we're getting all of this stuff done. So I need to shape all these handles today. So I'm just going to be sitting here, shaping handles, chatting with you guys. I have the drop beacon cardinal here first, just because that one is the one that I really need to get done. And this micarta takes the longest to shape and to smooth out and to make it look good. So that's the first one on the thing. Your favorite hiker, what's going on, man? How are you? So we're just hanging out and we're going to be shaping these handles. If it's there's like a lot of wind noise, let me know. I have my fan going. It's kind of faced the other way, but let me know. I don't know what you guys hear. I can't hear what you guys hear, and I don't have the laptop out here. So if you're getting a lot of wind noise, let me know. But I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. I am trying to just get this one done and try to finish these up. So we're just hand sanding all of these things out, trying to get it smoothed out. The micarta, this is that GL Hansen's and Sons micarta, and it is really cool stuff, but it takes a little longer to shape and to work with than most. Some people would complain, but I can't tell the difference. I got windows down driving. All right, well, thank you for letting me know. But it's a hot one today, so I don't think I'm going to be turning the fans off, but I could try to do that. Yeah, the micarta is really nice. So it's a GL Hansen Sons G-Carta. Here's a piece. I'm going to be making a bead out of this. Joseph S., what's going on? But we're going to be doing that. Bass Boy, what's my favorite blade type? I don't know. Ooh, I forgot to grab my stuff. There is wind. Who cares? Stay cool. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Blade type. I like a folder. Mostly I carry folders, but I like a little EDC fixed blade as well, as some of you probably know. So I will show you guys. This is going to be my carry for today. I have the Kubi Bloom. It is my production blade with Kubi. make sure you guys pick one up. White Mountain knives. They still have some of these available. An excellent little EDC fixie. But yeah, I'm going to be putting that on the belt today, which I'm going to do right now. And then check this out, guys. I just got this in yesterday. The Vixino Splark. So check that out, man. The Splark is a really cool offering from Vixino. It's about $100. And you can use my code AriesEDC to save 10% on that bad boy. But I just got this in yesterday. 14C stone-washed, black-washed, stone-washed blade. That really nice carbon fiber. Vixino does a great stuff. Dana, what's going on, Dana? How are you? The Spark is definitely a good-looking knife. Yeah, it's very different blade shape. That blade shape is very different. I like the fuller that they put in here, which you can reverse flick off of really well. But yeah, it's a really cool blade. So the handle, yeah, this one is pretty cool. It doesn't have the UV effect that the red one does for some reason. But yeah, I really love their blue and black shredded carbon fiber. It looks really nice. But full 4-finger handle, yeah, Splark. Really, really cool. But that's gonna be in the pocket today. So that is what's going on. All right, so I need to get back to work on this guy. What was I doing? I don't remember. I don't remember where I was. I don't know. Where was I? Let's go 220. How fine of sandpaper do you, Zach? Usually for this material, just because you want to get it somewhat polished up, I'll usually go. I'm going to 600 on that. It doesn't look like much now, but I'm going to linseed oil it, and then let that does soak in, and then I'll wicked wax, and that will change the look of it. I might polish it a little bit, but when you're polishing micarta, it's kind of, especially bright micarta, the polishing compound will get in there because it is fabric. It's just layered fabric. So you got to be careful, and then you got to clean it really well, and it becomes a pain in the butt to clean all the polishing compound out of that. But usually 6 to 8 on regular micarta, like jute micarta or burlap micarta. I personally only go to about 220, and that gives me a nice finish. I'll do the burlap micarta and do that. It makes it to where there's a little bit of texture, and it cleans it up really nice. But with the fancy stuff like this, I'll go to 600 to 800 depending on what it is. It's probably way too much information, but that's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's looking good. Those colors are gonna pop. Yeah, it's gonna look cool. This is the Drop Beacon Cardinal Clip. By the way, Matthew from Drop Beacon will be my guest this weekend on the Makerspace. So we're gonna learn a little bit more about Drop Beacon, what they're doing. Me and Matthew have a really cool project coming up that we're gonna maybe talk about. I don't know, we'll see. Just a little collaboration project between him and I, besides this knife that will be available on their site. So it would be cool if I can get this one looking good. Once I get the handles done, I got to do the bead and do that. So, oh, cool. That's not what I wanted to know. Thanks. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. I figured it would be higher than that for burlap. So, well, it depends what finish you want. Here, let me show you. let me show you. So you can go a high polish on a burlap if that's what you like. Let me show you guys an example. I'll show you an example. Where did my hawk, my personal hawk that I have? I did natural burlap on this. So I did natural burlap on that. Let's see if I can show you. So this knife, but I only sanded that to about 220 grit. So it still gives it a nice look, but it's not polishy. So maybe 220 to give it just a nice fine finish, but it's not polished. So it gives it a nice look. So anyway, that's kind of what I like to do with burlap, because I like the way that looks right there. Not a huge fan of micarta. Burlap is some of the better micartas. Yes. Yeah, burlap. I like burlap over linen. Definitely be shady. I like the burlap. I like the jute, which is the jute micarta and the burlap micarta kind of go hand in hand, but looks about like the micarta on my Kaiser sheepdog with the burlap. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's that natural burlap micarta. Looks very nice. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. It's really up to your personal preference on what you're looking for in your finish on your blade, whether you want a high polish on it or you like it kind of a off color, not off color, but you know what I'm talking about, like a flat kind of color on it. It kind of depends what the look you're going for. I'm just picking out some of the glue out of the lanyard hole. I'll clean it out later. All right, where was I? I think, yeah, I was on 220 grit. So I'm on 220 now. And I'm going to go to 6. Do I have sanding sticks? No, I don't have sanding sticks. I don't know what that is, Mick. I cut all of them in little strips like this because then I can just use my hands to get into all the little crevices and the contours, get everything nice. With standard color micarta, I prefer a flatter, less polished look because I like the natural patina martyr. Yeah, absolutely. So I've talked to makers and they'll just hand sand to 120 grit, clean it with acetone really well, and then oil it. Linseed oil. Linseed oil works. That's my favorite. I let it soak in the linseed oil. And then you can wipe that off, put a little wicked wax or one of your favorite waxes in there, and it protects it and makes it look really nice. So that's kind of what I like to do with most of my micartas, like all of the Tabicos. that I did, I only went to like 220 on most of those. That's kind of where I live too. I don't like to do that. They are sticks with sanding type tips on them. No, Mick, I don't have any of those. Yeah. That up. Getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. I'll send you a picture on Insta later. All right, very cool, Nick. Yeah, shoot me a picture. Interested to see what you got there. That's turning out nice. Turning out nice. All right, now that was 220. I'm going to go to 400. This is where things go awry. This is when I start to find all the things I got to go back and fix. Hero custom scales that I have on my Kodiak are burlap. Those feel really nice, and I have really nice shine to them as well. That's good, B. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how everybody finishes their stuff. That's just how I do it. It's just how I do it. All right, so I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but you can see how it's nice here, and then I got some white marks in there. That just means I got to go back to a heavier grit and try to smooth that area out a little bit, and then I'll go back up. So it's like I go up to 400, I see my mistakes, then I got to go back down and then come back up again. It's a process. It's definitely a process. They might be helpful for you. I'll try to remember where I got them. All right, Nick, yeah, let me know. Very comfortable for long use. That's great. That's what you want. All right. Go back to one. Oh, that's 80. I don't need 80. Because, Mick, what I like about this is I can bend and twist this into the curves of the handle. So I can get a good curve. Get into like the finger wells. That's why I just like doing it by hand. I get it, and I think your way is solid too. Everyone has a different approach, and that's part of what makes these conversations at the end of the day. Proof is in pudding. Timer results usually have a way of showing what works best. So yeah, B, I agree. And just because I do it this way, somebody could do it the exact same way that I do it and have a completely different outcome. It's just how I do it. And I like the way that my stuff comes out, but somebody could do the exact same thing and have a very different outcome. So they do something different, and their outcome could be what they like. That's what you guys get when you get a custom blade. You're getting that person's little touch techniques. There might be just something little that they do that makes a big difference in the feel or the look of that blade. So it's hard to recreate and tell somebody, okay, well, this is what I did. This is what you should do. And then because they'll try it and it come out completely different than what you want it to do. God knows I've had people tell me stuff and I try it and I'm like, I don't like the way that came out. I can't get the same result that person did. So I just kind of do my own thing. So I don't know. There's nothing right. There's nothing wrong. It's kind of what it is. What it is. That's bugging me in there. I'm going to have to clean that out really well. It's my Carta pin, so that's going to be hard to clean out. All right, I'm going to go back to 200. Yeah, I know you already put you. What happened, Mick? Mick said, yeah, I knew you already got your system down pat. I was just thinking maybe the sticks would be helpful. Yeah, send them to me. I'd love to check out new things. So it might, if it doesn't help with this, it could help with something else, Mick. I love the way you do it. All of that handwork is what makes it a custom beautiful. Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right, Nick. That's on my next thought. But you captured it well. Thanks, me. I mean, yeah, there's just something. Everybody has their own little way of doing things. It could be the pressure. It could be the type of sandpaper that you use. It could be all of those things. Yeah, that's better, I think. Still, man, in here. That's honestly why I stay with customs and not much of a production guy these days. Yeah, and you've got some killer stuff, B. Man, you got some killer stuff. I gotta double fan it today. That's why they're worth every penny. Yeah, Dana, I mean, I've already done the one half of the handle. I have to do this half. I'm still working on the same side, so it's not like this doesn't take time. It takes a lot of time to do. All right, now we can go back to 4. and see if I fixed what I wanted to fix. I can already tell there's a couple spots still, maybe. It's not bad. You got to remember my Carta is a fabric, so I also used my Carta pins and my Carta lanyard tube for that. So it's like all my Carta. So it's kind of cool. The more I collect, the more I realize my passion is in custom knives. My need for production pieces has become pretty minimal. Yeah, BD. I think there's nothing wrong with it. I think that's part of the progression of anybody collecting is you start to see, wow, this is a very different production stuff and custom are two very different ends of the spectrum. That is for sure. There's something to be said for something that is hand and made by hand. And there's still something right in there I gotta fix. What did Nick say? Yeah, maybe once I get my kiddos on their feet a little more, I'll be able to buy more customs. Yeah, Mick. Kids are tough. There's just something about the craftsmanship, attention to detail, and the maker version that makes customs more personal. Yeah. I mean, you're not getting an argument here. That's where my appreciation continues to grow, and it's the direction I see my collection heading. Yeah, B, I can see that too. I've got plenty of production. I don't have any customs yet. Yeah, Zach. There's just something to be said for a nice custom blade, whether it's a fixed blade, a folder. I've handled both, and when you get a full custom piece in your hand, yeah, there's just something very, very different about that. Sanders, what's going on, man? Good morning to you, sir. It's warming up fast, huh? All right. Robert Feely, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. You all need some magic fluid. Shout out to Bluminati Ninja for sending me stickers for that. It's awesome. Bluminati. He's awesome, man. Dana, let's see. Be shady. Dana, it's good direction, and it's definitely a lot more satisfying, I think. Yeah, definitely worth the money, too. Loving my Max. That's why I had to get the Crow. Ah, awesome, Sanders. Yep, it's at Heat Treat. Did you say good morning yet? I haven't told you that. All right. Say good morning. I need me one of those stickers. Nice. I need to make it a channel emoji is what I need to do. I totally need to make that a channel emoji for you guys, for channel members to throw up. I forgot how to do that. I got to remember how to do that. I got to add the Aries Magic Fluid symbol for that. Man, I cannot win. Can't win for losing. Yeah, it's definitely an emoji. Yeah, I definitely need to do that, Robert. I don't know why I just thought of it. Oh, man. There's like one little spot there and one little spot there still. Dang it, man. Oh. Ah. Talk to Clayton about the channel emojis. Yeah, I know. I remember how to do it. It's just I haven't added a new emoji in so long, Dana. Because I have all my emojis that people can use, but I just haven't added one in a while. So I'm sure I just go into my settings. I'll figure it out. But because I need to add the Spike in there now too as a character to add. So I got to put the Spike character and the Aries Magic Fluid. So give you guys more fun when you drop those badass emojis. When you guys drop those emojis, you have some more to choose from. Whoa, Robert Feely sending 550 joules. Whoa, stay hydrated. Thanks, man. You're awesome. I can't do the stuff, but Hawk salute to you. Bing. Thank you very much, sir. You're awesome. 550 joules. Kathleen, what's going on, Kathleen? How are you? More magic fluid. Yes. Just a little bit. Let's see. Just a little dab. I don't like to use a lot of that magic fluid for my Carta. It just kind of gunks up the sandpaper a little bit more faster. But we'll see. So like gunks that up really fast. First time I've ever done the joules. Yeah, I don't know anything about the joules. I know you can send like things to people in joules. I don't know. I don't know anything about the joules. Mine said they expire on the 17th. Yeah, okay. I have to, I don't even know. There's still like a little bit right there. What the world is going on? I'm about to go crazy. Mine's Terry, what's going on, man? A jewel basically 1 penny, so 550 joules is 55 cents. Every 100 joules is $1. Okay. Thank you very much, Robert. Either way, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. But I know you can use the joules to send to other people. Yeah, 1 joule is 1 cent. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I can't keep up. Either way, I appreciate the jewel, Robert. Thank you very much. All right, I think I got it, guys. I think I got this. They just took the Jules model from Twitch. Okay, yeah, I don't know nothing about Twitch. I know nothing about Twitch. I've never been on Twitch, so. Yep, I don't need 2 pieces of sandpaper. I only need the 1. Yeah. All right. Very cool. Let's finish this off. At this math this early in the morning without Coffee is cruel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's fun. The jewels are fun, and then you can send little things to people using the jewels. I don't know. I played with it. It's fun. All right, guys, I'm almost done. How's that? That looks pretty good. Who's getting ready for work? I saw that. Neil McKenzie, what's going on, man? How are you? Well, unless you like watching other people play video games or vaping women in bikinis sitting in inflatable pools in their living room, you aren't missing anything. God, no. I'm not interested in any one of those things. So I guess I'm not missing anything. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad I don't do anything with Twitch. Brand new American, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a bit. Good to see you. I don't know, Zach. I haven't slept. I don't listen to anything I say right now. All right, guys. So we got that one looking pretty good. This is the Drop Beacon Cardinal clip. It probably has some glue residue on it, so I apologize, but I need to get it cleaned up. Get linseed oil on that handle. Get that guy looking good, but yeah, the Cardinal clip looking pretty good. It's pretty comfortable. So yeah, fun little blade. I'm gonna put a lanyard on it with a bead. I still have some of this, so I'm gonna make a bead out of this material and put that on there. This will be available on Drop Beacon. I haven't set a price yet. I have to work with Matthew over with Drop Beacon on how we're going to do that. He will be my guest on the Makerspace this Sunday. So we're going to learn all about Drop Beacon on Sunday. So we got that bad boy right there looking pretty darn good. So once I linseed oil that handle material is going to darken up and get really rich. I'll let that linseed oil soak in and look pretty good. I like the way the spine kind of came out. Looks pretty awesome on the spine. We got black liners. And yeah, so that material is looking pretty good. So, knife. Yes, want to know why that is. Unicorn poop scales. Okay. It's Gil Hansen's and Sons Chicarta. So, yep, that's what we got. Anyway, looks pretty good. Pretty excited about that. We will, yeah, get that looking good. Looking sweet, pretty knife. Old man Kinnard, what's going on, man? Yep, very awesome. So hand sat and finish ADC RV2, HRC, 60 to 60, well, 59 to 61 HRC. I got this thing very thin, so it's going to take nothing to sharpen that up. So I got to do a sheath. I think I'm going to do the black raptor skin for a sheath, and we'll do the bead, and then this one we'll call it a day. So very cool. good to get that one done. All right. Let's do this one next. Mr. Robert Philly. We have a micro with the firework jimping. And what do you guys think of the swedge? What do you think of that little swedge I put on there on the micro? It's not terrible. No, it's just a little, but yeah. And this is the classic blue Grip-X material that we're going to be shaping this morning. We're going to be doing that. So the micro looking good. Oh yeah. Very cool. So we got that going. This has been acid etched and tumbled. Can you guys see the skull? There is a skull etched into the blade right there. It's kind of like a little Easter egg. So but that is Robert Feely's. He said it was okay to talk about it. So there we go. All right, put it in the vise. It's time to start shaping this one. This material moves pretty fast, so I won't have to work on it quite as long. So we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, I do have to re-etch the spine and everything. Before I get too far into hand sanding, I need to do that. Love the acid etch. Yeah, the acid etch turned out pretty cool. I did something a little different on the acid etch, which you guys will see in an upcoming video, so I won't ruin the surprise for you guys. But I tried something a little bit different on the acid etch. Turned out pretty cool. I am going to have to redo my tumbling thing. I'll have to redo that though. Yep. That cut could be a little more pronounced. What cut could be more pronounced? The swedge? I just wanted it to be a little something. Because I did the jimping on the spine, I couldn't bring the swedge too far back. So, yeah, I don't know. I just tried something new, so. To each his own. To each his own. Aries Hand Sanding Services LLC. I think the swedge. I like the swedge. Or you just think it. Yo, the swedge, yeah, I think he's talking about the swedge too. I like the way the swedge came out. I think the swedge came out pretty good. It's my opinion. Just my opinion, but what do I know? What would you say? A swedge seems like a great addition to the design. Yeah, I don't like a big swedge. I just like a little pink. And I think that's what Robert had requested. Just something small. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm just starting with swedges and getting used to doing it. I'm doing it all by hand. So I'm free grinding the swedges in. So I'm just kind of doing my best here. Doing my best. With the jimping more pronounced, the hint of swedge looks good. Thanks, old man Kennard. Hello, hello. I'm happy with it. That's all that matters, is Robert is happy with it. Duh. It adds a little character. You can always play with geometry. Yeah. And depending on each individual blade. I just did one recently on a Tabico. It's a little bit different than the Tabicos I did for the drop. Someone requested a Tabico. I did another swedge, but I did it not so deep of a swedge. I'm still learning the geometries and what's going to work best for that. So work in progress. Work in progress. Ah, man. But as long as the customer is happy, then I'm in a good spot. That's all that really matters. Trouble Bunny, what's going on? Thanks for the compliment. Oh, dude, you're killing it, Trouble Bunny. That little notebook that Maddie was showing off, that thing is killing. You did an awesome job on that. That was beautiful work. Make sure you guys are checking out EB Leather Crafting on Instagram. Trouble Bunny doing some really cool custom leather work. Really stepping up her game, doing some really cool stuff. Terry, obviously, Leatherworks in the chat, 1931 Leatherworks, doing some awesome stuff. But yeah, she is killing it. She is killing it. Oh, EB Leather Goods. Sorry. EB Leather Goods. Posting pics daily of upcoming notebook drops. That's awesome, Trouble Bunny. I can't wait to see how my Kydex turns out. Yeah, I just got that Kydex in, Robert. I just got that Kydex in. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not even going to mention it or show it. I want that to be a surprise for everyone. Very fitting, my friend. Very fitting. Yeah, that Kydex was funny. Some people want all the jimps. I want all the swedges. Nice. Nothing wrong with either one. I'm working on my swedge game. I guess. I'm working on my swedges. Still learning how that works with each individual blade. Some blades, like the Tobiko, it 100% makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't make sense in my brain how to do the swedge. So jimp the whole handle for me. Oh boy. Speaking of jimping, here's Urban Woodsman. Hello. And some of us want both a swedge. You guys just want everything. I want everything. Give me it all. Depending on the project, it makes sense. And depending on the project, it doesn't make sense. So. Jimping is where it's at, yeah. We all know Urban loves his jimping, that's for sure. All right, let's do this. I told Donnie when he made my Ripley that I wanted the jimping to hurt. He came through. That's funny. Yeah, well, there you go. Donnie delivers on what you ask. That's funny. Okay, stop holding yourself. I'm so tense. Oh, crap. One day I'll own a Donnie Bless custom, that is for sure. He does a killer job. One day I'll own one. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm getting there. The Ripley is grill for me. Yeah, that is an absolute wonderful grill, Kathleen. Kids' first day back to school, so Miss Urban and I enjoyed a peaceful cup of coffee together with some much-needed heartfelt conversation, plus romantic staring. Oh, geez, that was too much information. I think school starts for us next week. You can contact them on Instagram, Robert. Laser Ghost Knives. Donnie Bless. I would contact him there. His books are pretty long right now and extensive, so there's probably a pretty long wait for one of his blades, but definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth checking out. Getting there. Just making sure it feels good in the hand. He does have a website also, Robert. I don't know how up to date it is, but it might have further contact information on it there. Or at least he used to have a website. I don't know if it's still up. I want the smaller one. Let's see. He had a bunch of them at Blade Show. Not the Ripley, but his other model. That's the one I'm looking at. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. I like it like that. I didn't know you had a Ripley. Oh yeah, guess he does. Before, after, before, after. So I'm gonna polish that. That one will be looking pretty good. Then I got to re-etch all the handles. Be fun to do. Blend it all back in. All right. Tighten that up. Flip this over. Bink. drink some water. Had it a few years now. Ah, no wonder. Oh, you have number 10. No wonder. Byron Kennedy in the house. What's up? What's up, man? Today, generally interested in making of cabinets. Lurking from the cabinet shop. Awesome. Byron, good to see you. Paul Mike, yo, what's going on, man? How are you? Excellent stuff. Paul, I hope you're doing well down there. I hope you're doing good down there, my friend. Getting settled into a new position, new way of life. I just don't want there to be any sharp edges in there. Sorry, guys, I'm not talking. I'm just kind of zoning out, doing my work. I want where your index finger goes in here to be the most comfortable place. That's super important. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that feels really good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, where was I? Ooh, excuse me. On this side, right here. That's where I was. And I was getting ready to go to 220 grit. Bing, 220. Illuminati Ninja in the house. What's up, Blue? Got to spend some time with Mr. EDC with DVD. Was in the town. You guys got to catch up. That's awesome. Got to see some pictures. You got to hang out with DVD. Really cool. It's always good to meet up with other people in the community. It's awesome. I got to hang out with DVD a little bit at Blade Show. That was fun. Him and Mrs. Deadly. Good people. Good people. Yes, sir. My first YouTube family meetup. It was awesome. Yeah, man. Really cool. Really cool to meet up with other people from YouTube. I've got to hang out with Byron Kennedy, came to the shop to hang out. Irvin Woodsman has been here to hang out in the shop. Jimmy Crow came to the meetup last year with Kelly and Brian and Chris Warris. Me and Chris Warris hang out a bunch at Gator and the Gator Knife Show. So it's always cool to hang out with like-minded individuals. Anytime you can do that, it is fun, fun, fun. Good time. All right, 400, and I'll be done with this one. Polish it a little bit, and we'll be off to the next step. I think this one's going to turn out pretty cool. This GripX is some fun, interesting stuff. That is for sure. Wow. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, later B. He's got restraining order paperwork filled out through Urban. I do not. I don't have anyone in my circle of friends that appreciates knives. Well, you need to find new friends. No, I'm just kidding, Robert. Neither do I. Neither do I, Robert, outside of YouTube. That's to be expected the second I visit BNA. Nice. All right, Robert. I hope you're happy with that. That's looking pretty cool. I'm going to polish it a little bit. But yeah, that one's looking cool. I need to re-etch the spine, the handle. But yeah, that's looking pretty cool. once I clean it up and stuff, look pretty good. Looks pretty good. It's pretty darn good. Micro done. Cool. All right, that's 2 down. Got that one. Paul, guess what? Juma Jam. Paul's favorite. It's Paul's favorite. It's Juma Jam. That's kind of what I tolerate YouTube, Robert. There's some great people here. Yeah, there are some amazing people out here. I should just carry and hand out the forms myself. Streamline the process. All right. I don't like the way that's sitting in there. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. Yeah, the community is absolutely amazing. That is for sure. Community is amazing, and anytime you guys get a chance to hang out with the community, it's awesome. That's why I did the meetup, so that I can meet with maybe local people in the community, some of my friends, get everybody together, and hang out, have that camaraderie. But yeah, absolutely, the community is awesome. Like if you go to a knife show and you kind of have that community, like Blade Show or something, but then you could just kind of make it into a smaller, more, what's the word I'm looking for? A more intimate setting where you just have a couple people. That would be cool. Urban Woodsman came to the meetup last time, so he can speak on that event. It was small, but it was fun. One Moon, what's going on? One Moon, I hope you're feeling better. Free restraining orders from Urban. Jim Miller in the house. What's going on, Jim Miller? Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. Hey guys, I got to check tracking on this, but I am super excited. I got word my first prototype is coming my way. I should be getting it tomorrow or Saturday. So this is a blade that is coming out in production, but this is the first time I'm getting an actual prototype of that knife. All of my Kubis that I've done, the Kubi Bloom, the Thorn, the Rockhopper, all of these guys, I never got a prototype in hand before they released these to the public. I just got these after the fact. So some of you got your blooms before I got my blooms. So I never got a chance to have a prototype, but this company is sending me a prototype, and I'm pretty excited about it. The blades aren't going to be available for purchase until November 1st. So they're smart. They give me time. If we need to make some changes, we can make some changes, etc. So I am super pumped, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to share that with you guys or not. Probably not, unfortunately, but I'm excited to play with it for the next couple of months. Hopefully there's no changes that need to be made, but we will see and find out. Up and down, still in a world of hurt, but it's getting better. Thanks, man. I hope you're feeling better, One Moon. I know you've been really deep in it right now. Yeah. All right, back to the One Moon. Let your body heal. Hopefully, they can get you some help. They should hide the pizza on Urban. What? What happened with pizza? What did I miss? Oh, meetup was great last year. Pizza was a pleasant surprise, and Aries was a pro host. The venue was perfect, and everyone tolerated me. Yeah, it was awesome. There's pizza. Yeah, I provide. I have donations last year for food for the event, etc. So I bought a bunch of pizza for everybody. So there was food, there was water, soda. I provided everything. The venue for which I do it is a really interesting venue. It's like a log cabin looking place downtown Winter Garden, Florida. It's kind of like a brick lined shops, kind of old school kind of feel. There's lots of there's ice cream parlors and coffee shops and a theater and a couple of restaurants and some boutiques. So it's a fun event. There's some really cool water fountains and stuff, like kind of play area for kids across the street. There's a market place to go check out down a couple blocks from the event. So it's a cool location. I like that area. It's a really cool area. And if you get there early, I'm just saying, on Saturday, if you get there early, there's a farmer's market going on. So if you get there early, you can go check out the farmer's market, which will be happening. So that's pretty fun. It's a pretty cool place. That's why I picked it. That's why I wanted to do it there. Last year was a bit of a mess because it was the same day the city was doing their annual Christmas parade. So it was a bit of a mess, as you can imagine. They had the whole street closed off and everything else. But it still worked out this year. We're doing it early, so hopefully not anything going on. My local knife shop does a meetup twice a year. It's a good time. That's awesome, man. I wish I had a local knife shop. There is no local knife shop here, which is why I do this, because there's no local knife anything. There's firearms, but no knives. Nothing knife related in this area. So you got me. We have that September show coming up, so that's going to be interesting. The tax show, the Ancient City Continental Knife Show. That's going to be an interesting show. Hopefully it goes well. It's a bit pricey. It's $65, I think, to get in per day. But I'm going. There's a bunch of other people that are going to be going. We have no local knife shops. Where's the Bass? There's a Bass Pro, but yeah, there's Bass Pro shops here too. It's a little bit away, but I won some nice crystal crucible highball glasses last year. Nice B&A. I'm doing some giveaways for mine this year, or I want to. I got to start putting that together. Buying some stuff to do some giveaways. I'm going to be raffling something off as well. A really cool custom. I just got to kind of put together how I'm going to do that. Not real sure how and when, but it's going to happen. All right, Neil, thank you. You have a good day. Whew. Knives Fest in the house. Hey, y'all, work sucks. Bye. Nice, Casey. Thanks for popping in, and goodbye to you, sir. Oh, work sucks. Bye. That's funny. Oh, darn you, Casey. All right, Juma Gem in full effect. Casey doing a drive-by. Hopefully he hit that like button, and I hope you guys have hit that like button. Hit that like button. All right. Staff Sergeant, what's going on, sir? How are you? Hope you're having a great day in the old north. Joe Kasperick, hello, and welcome back. How are you? Here this morning, then you left. Now he's back. All right, let's go. This. All right, what do you think of that? That looks pretty good. Kelly! What's up, Kelly? How are you? I hope you're having a fantastic day. All right. Got that. That looks pretty good. We gotta flip it over. Boom. Any takers for the leftover 14C, 28, and steel? I do have some plans for that, Staff Sergeant, but nothing I am planning as of right now. Dean, I honestly feel like crap this morning. Stomach is questionable. Oh, man, I hope you feel better. Kelly, I'm sorry. All right, we got one side done. Now I got to do the other side. Oh, stand up for this one. Fred the Lug. What's going on? Just between cases, wanted to say hello. What's up, Fred? Hope you're doing well. Good. I hope. Looking forward to checking in with you in September next month. He'll be down here. We'll be at the shows. Hopefully, I can hang out with him at the show for a little bit. But yep, it's going to be a cool event. Got some other people coming by as well, so that's going to be pretty awesome. Hopefully the show goes well. I bought my tickets, but I haven't received them yet, so I'm hoping to get my tickets. Trying to figure out if I am bringing fun stuff down. You always bring fun stuff. I already have 2 being delivered to me at the show. Oh, Fred. Guys, his collection lives up to everything that it's ever been said about it. I will tell you that. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking okay. Oh man, what the heck? Dang it. It's always 400. Always 400 gets me every time. $400 is where I start seeing all the things that I missed. All All right, let's go back to this. It's getting there. Nobody's chatting. Everybody's left. Or everybody's falling asleep. Put everybody to sleep. Or my chat completely froze. I don't know. Either one. Either one could be true. Uh-oh, the lawn people are here. Need more coffee. Some more coffee. Looks like I'm going to be able to finish these 3 up on this live stream, so that's pretty cool. Exhausted. Go take a nap after this. Go for a walk or something. And nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Why is this moving around so much? A nap sounds really good, yes. That sticker cracks me up. Yeah, Illuminati is awesome. Illuminati is absolutely awesome. That is for sure. Gosh darn it. What in the world is going on here? Blue is clever and creative and dangerous combination. Yes, absolutely. I'm not asleep. I too am working. Sure you are. He's working. Working on keeping up with the back of his eyelids. He's working. Where did Oh, crud. Oh. There he is. There's Blue. There are some interesting things behind them eyelids. All right, guys, we are looking really good. I'm going to finish this one. Heck yeah. Boom. I got to clean up some tape residue and some glue residue, but what do you think of that? I haven't even polished it, so I'm going to go polish it real quick. But boom. Boom. A bloom. A Bowie Bloom XL. So Bowie Bloom XL with purple Juma Jam. Juma Jam. Juma Jam. All right, let me go. I'm going to go to the polishing wheel real fast. Be right there. Try not to kill myself. All right, let's do the other polishing wheel. Take this one off. Wait. Put that on. Put this on. Put this on. Backwards. Put that on the right way. All right. This is just a finer polishing compound. Yeah. 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 That feels good. That feels good. Yes, it is great. Good, good, and good. Everybody's crooked. Actually, this whole thing is crooked. There we go. That's better. All right. Juma Jim, Juma Jim, Juma Jim. Yes. Finishing, polishing up the Juma Gem. Where's Paul? I know he loves his Juma Gem. I still got to get the polishing compound off and get the blade cleaned up. Got some glue residue on it. Tape residue. So got to get it cleaned up, but it's getting there. It's getting there. It's all coming off. It's all coming off. There you go. But there we go. Love the swirls. Yep. It was asked that I try to get as much of that swirls in there as I possibly can. So I definitely did that. So yeah, the Bowie Bloom XL. Thinned out the handle a little bit. Feels good. Jimping on the spine. Yep. I think it turned out pretty cool. So, very cool. We got that one done this morning. We got the drop beacon cardinal clip looking good. We're going to oil those handles up and make those look much better. So putting a little linseed oil on those is going to brighten those handles up considerably. But this one is the drop beacon cardinal clip. Remember Sunday, the makerspace. This Sunday we're going to be joined with Matthew with Drop Beacon. So he's going to be talking all things Drop Beacon, sharing all of the stuff with you guys for Drop Beacon, and maybe a little bit about this knife. I'm hoping I got to get the sheath done now. I got to get a bead made. Sharpening will take all of 2 seconds because it is so thin at the edge. So that's not going to be bad, but not a bad morning. You actually accomplished things, and I drank coffee. Thanks, Dana. Yeah, so we got that one done. And then coup de grace, we got the micro done with the blue Grip X, acid etched, tumbled. We got the file work on this guy. I have to re-etch the spine now and get that all blended in nicely. And the swedge. I added the swedge on the micro. This is not something I'm regularly going to offer, but something that was requested that I tried to play with. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable doing things like that. So anyway, the micro, another micro coming at you, ADC RV2, acid etched, tumbled, looking pretty good with the classic blue. We're going to get this one cleaned up, polished up a little bit, and we'll see what it looks like when it's all said and done, but pretty happy with all of them so far. So these are the 3 ADC RV2 blades that I'm doing for the month of August. Obviously, I'm at the tail end of those. Once the handles are done, I got to do the sheaths. I got to make a couple beads. Who am I making the beads for? I need to make a bead for this guy, and I have plenty of that material left over to try to do a bead for. So I got to do the bead. I got to do a bead for the drop beacon cardinal clip. So I have that material. Maybe today I can get that glued up. And then I don't think we're not doing a bead for this one as far as I know. I don't have it written down. Mr. Feely, you have not said you wanted a bead, so I'm going to put a lanyard on it, and that's it. I think people are going to want this wedge. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. As soon as I do it once, then people want it. So I kind of refrain from even showing you guys sometimes like on mine when I did the file work, now everybody wants that file work, which I get. And I can recreate the file work. It's not terrible, but the stainless, the stainless just got at Peter's yesterday, Trouble Bunny. So I don't know when it's going to come back. They just received the stainless yesterday. So your guess is as good as mine. They don't give me a schedule. They just kind of go with that. So I do have enough material, Robert. So if you want one, I could do it. I just didn't write it down. So should be back to you tomorrow. Yeah, right. Definitely not. I'm going to write that on the board, Mr. Feely. We will add, oh no, my eraser popped out of here. I will add deed to the board. I added deed to the board. So now I will remember to do a bead. I do have leftover material for that. So yes, a bead. Yes. So anyway, guys, thanks. I got a lot of work done and a lot of work to go. Robert, I don't know if you want to see that material, but I guess I can share a picture. I'll share a picture with you private. But yeah, I'll do a bead for you on that one. So I got to do 3 beads now. No pressure. No pressure. So we're going to do that. Thank you guys. Please join me Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Makerspace. Our true friend, Drop Beacon, Matt from Drop Beacon is going to be there. We're going to talk some things. There's something in the works with me and Drop Beacon. I don't know if we're going to be able to talk about it, but anyway, have you done a bead with a tube inserted? No, I have not, Urban. I would have to get a larger tube because I have to get 2 pieces of paracord through the hole. So I'm going to need like a 1/2-inch tube. I don't know how that would work. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you. Please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment or not. The choice is always yours. Later.